In today's video, we are going to be talking about some few things I actually gave up during this whole pregnancy. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Tina Faye. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about some few things I actually gave up. It is normal for you to give up some certain things during pregnancy, but I'm going to be talking about a lot of things that I actually gave up during pregnancy. Sometimes some of them can be really too much information. That is why I'm here, to give you guys all the gist that you guys want to hear. Okay, so let's just get right into this video. I actually wrote them down so that I don't forget any bit of them. I'm actually wearing my mom's shirt because nothing actually fits me anymore. So I'm actually wearing my mom's shirt and I actually like the color though. I do. Okay, let's just get right into this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please do hit that subscribe button to join this family. All right, so let's just get right into this video. So I actually wrote them down so that I don't forget any one of them. My clothes doesn't fit me anymore, so we are going to start with that. So some of the things I actually gave up during pregnancy, let's say some of my clothes, because I realized that I could not wear some of my clothes, that especially the new ones I bought recently. I realized I could not wear them, and what the hell, like I could not wear them. So I just had to like keep them in my wardrobe and just let them be. So I realized I could not wear them. So yes, these are the things I actually gave up because I spent money on those clothes, and a few months later I could not wear them. So these are the things I actually gave up. But anywho, we are going to get back to those clothes when this baby comes out, hopefully. Yes, if I still have my body back. So, or maybe it's going to take time. So I'm going to say that some of my clothes I gave up during this whole pregnancy, and I have to buy new ones, and not really a lot, but I have to buy new ones. So the next one I'm going to talk about is sleeping on my back. So right now I am sleeping on my side now, mostly on my two side, because I cannot sleep well on my back, or I cannot sleep on my stomach because of my pregnancy. But sleeping on my back, I find it very difficult to sleep on my back. So basically I actually have to sleep on my side, which I don't really find so pleasant. I have to like sleep on my side. So this I would say I actually gave up, because I just like to just lie down on my back and I just like to lie down on my back and just meditate and think about some things and think about how my day is gonna go the next day. So right now I stopped doing that because of the way my baby is growing. So I sleep mostly on my side now. So I would say I gave up sleeping on my back. Yes, it's kind of strange, right? Yes, that's why I'm telling you I'm giving you guys too much information. So let's just move to the next one. Okay, so next one I'm going to be talking about is taking my bath. I won't say, taking my bath, I don't mean shower. I mean taking my bath, not like in the bathtub. So there was a time I actually took my bath in the jacuzzi that we have at home, and I think the next day I had so much pain. So because of that, I had to stop taking my bath. Everybody's body is different, so I had to like stop taking my bath because my pain was just too much, and I realized because of that I had so much pain because the water was too warm, or the bubbles was not so good for my body. And yes, I had to like stop taking my bath in the jacuzzi, and I think that is what I'll say I actually gave up, because I actually miss it, and it was so warm at that period. So I actually miss it, but I could not take my bath in the jacuzzi. So I actually gave up using jacuzzi during that period. Okay, the next thing I would say I gave up during this whole pregnancy, I would say, is coffee. I actually like taking coffee, especially in the morning. I'm not a coffee girl in the afternoon or in the evening, but I like coffee in the morning because it just starts up my day. But I actually gave coffee, the smell of thinking about coffee just disgusts me. Like the smell alone just disgusts me. So I actually stopped taking coffee, and I actually also stopped taking tea also at that period. Now I am allowed to take tea, but not so much. But for coffee, I've not drank coffee throughout this whole pregnancy. Like throughout, I've not tasted coffee. Like the taste alone disgusts me. Maybe when I give birth, then I'll start taking my coffee back. But right now, I stop. Like finito. Okay, so that will say that I gave up during this whole pregnancy. Yes, coffee. Yes, coffee, guys. So the next one I'm going to talk about is I gave up eating some certain cheese. I like cheese a lot, but there's some certain cheese that I do not eat now. So maybe when I give birth, I start eating those cheese, but I miss those cheese, but I cannot eat it during this whole pregnancy. So I would say I actually gave up eating cheese. So but let's just wait till after I give birth. Let's wait, then we can go back to eating all the things I actually miss. But cheese, I gave up eating some cheese. Like they'll say ricotta. I don't know if ricotta is actually cooked, because I have to eat a cheese that is cooked, because if it's raw, I cannot eat it. I'm not even allowed to even touch it. So but cheese, mozzarella, I can eat because it's actually cooked. There's some certain cheese that I cannot eat, but mozzarella I cannot. I make pasta and pizza every time, so I need to eat cheese. Yeah, I need to eat cheese, but I cannot right now. Yeah, especially goat cheese. I'm not allowed to eat goat cheese because it's still fresh. So that will say I gave up some of them, not all. Okay, the next one I would say I actually gave up, not like as if I'm a fan of drinking alcohol, but I gave up drinking alcohol. I'm a white wine girl. I love drinking white wine a lot, but there was a time that we went to my man's niece's house, or no, is it niece or nephew's house, and the wife wanted to offer me white wine, and she realized that I said no, and she was wondering why I said no. It was that time I actually told her that I was actually pregnant, and she was so happy. So I'm not allowed to drink wine or anything alcohol at the moment, even though they say red wine is so good. But red wine, if I should drink a red wine, it burns my heart, so I never drink red wine. White wine for me is I don't know why, I just love white wine. I cannot drink it at the moment, so let's just hold it till after I give birth. So that will say I actually miss. Sometimes I just want to sit down in the couch, or when I come back from work, I just want to just unwind and just reflect on how the day is going to go the next day, or how my day went that day. But I just want a glass of wine, but I cannot have it. So I would say I actually miss drinking wine. I actually miss drinking wine. Not like I'm an alcohol freak, but I just miss drinking wine. So that would say I actually miss during this whole pregnancy. Yes. So the next one I'm going to talk about is red meat, guys. Yes, I miss eating red meat, guys. You know when you cook a steak, you want it medium rare, you want it like soft in the middle, you want it succulent. So I actually miss that. But right now I have to cook my steak really cooked, like really cooked. And when you're cooking a steak that is really cooked, it's actually hard. It's not soft that when you put it in your mouth, it melts in your mouth. So I miss eating a good red meat steak. So I have to wait now until I give birth. So let's just manage, right? Let's just manage. But I miss eating steak, a good steak with medium rare, like really medium rare, where you see a little bit of blood inside it. So I miss that. So the next one I'm going to talk about is raw eggs or runny eggs. Yes, you know when you make egg, like spigo egg, sunshine egg, they call it, we call it spigo egg. You know, those eggs that you just break it open and put in a pan. You just put a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. I make that a lot for my man, but for myself I cannot eat it because of the egg is still running, so it's not like it's really cooked. So when you cut it open, you see a little bit of the yolk running, so I cannot eat that now. I'm not allowed to. So that I would say I gave up during this whole pregnancy. I miss it because only this my oga at the top that's enjoying it, but me, I'm not allowed to eat that kind of eggs. So I miss that. I miss that a lot, especially for a good breakfast. I miss that a lot. So the next one I'm going to talk about is sushi. Everybody knows that when you're pregnant, you're not supposed to eat sushi because the fish is fresh, and you're not supposed to eat anything that is fresh, that is not cooked. So I would say I gave up sushi. I've not eaten sushi for years now. Even though I have it at home, I've not been able to make it because I actually bought a crab for sushi, but I've not been able to make it because I am not allowed to eat sushi. So I'm gonna wait till I give birth before I can start eating other things. Okay. So the next one I'm going to talk about, it's not like I actually gave up doing it, but it's just that I'm not a fan of animals. So I won't say I actually gave up doing it. But when we find out that I was pregnant, so my daughter actually called me to tell me that I should stay away from cats. So I never moved close to someone that actually has cats in their home. So I would say I didn't not like I really gave up, because I'm not an animal person, but I just wanted to just like rule myself away from anybody that has cats. I'm not immune to cats at the moment because my system is not immune to cats. For the rest, I won't say I I really have animals that I really like, that I'll say I gave up. No, but yeah, cats, it's not a good area. Let's just leave it for after the baby comes. Okay, so the next one I'm going to talk about is exercise. I don't think I actually did any exercise this whole pregnancy period. Yes, I didn't like do any workouts because my job, I stand 8 hours a day. Like I stand to attend to clients every day. Like I stand, guys. So standing alone, moving around to help one client or the other, opening boxes and just attending to clients, that alone is an exercise for me. So I won't say I really did any exercise during this whole pregnancy. So yes, I did not do any butt workouts. I did not do any left or side workouts. I did not really do any workouts during this whole pregnancy. Yes, I did not do any workout. I won't say I actually did like a walk from one place to another. I didn't like walk from one place, like Netherlands would say wandering. I did not do that during this whole pregnancy. So I should say I actually gave up that during this whole pregnancy, because when I'm standing 8 hours a day and I'll still have to do workout, it's really too stressful. So why should I do that? So I actually like stopped that, and I just told myself, like, you know, with the workout I do from work, that is actually enough. Okay, so that would say I actually gave up during this whole pregnancy. All right, so the next one I'm going to talk about fish, but not every fish, guys. I miss eating fish. I love eating fish. Give me any kind of fish, mackerel, tilapia, salmon. Oh, salmon, I miss salmon. Give me any kind of fish, I will eat it. I eat fish, but it has to be cooked. I mean, really, really cooked. So the only fish that I would say I really miss eating is salmon. You know, I still cook salmon, but I have to make sure that it's really cooked. But do you know there's kind of salmon that you buy from the shop that is fresh, that they slice it, you put it inside bread? Those ones I actually miss eating. I don't eat it anymore for now, but maybe when I give birth I'll start eating it. So I miss eating those kind of fresh fish like salmon, and there's other ones that they do that is also fresh. So I'll say I miss eating those kind of fish that is fresh. But if it's fish that is cooked, give it to me. Any kind of fish that is cooked, as long as it's cooked, just give it to me. Okay, so yes, these are the things that I would say actually I miss eating fish here. So the next one I'm going to talk about is not food, it's going to be my lashes. So during this whole pregnancy, I've not really wore any kinds of lashes in my eyes. I've not worn lashes. I just been doing mascara because I don't know, I just felt like I don't feel like doing it. I don't wear much makeup, so I just feel reluctant to do it. I don't like as if I would say it's part of the things I actually miss, but I actually still miss it, but I just felt like not doing it. So I would say I miss wearing lashes on my eyes. Like I miss wearing long lashes, but I cannot do anything about it. But yeah, I just felt like something that I actually miss. Yes, okay, leave it at that. Okay, so these are the things I actually gave up during this whole pregnancy, but I think I'm going to come back to them when this baby comes out. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy watching this kind of video. I know it's a little bit too much information, but it's just a thing that I felt like sharing, and I'll be catching you guys on my next YouTube video. Stay blessed and bye.